What did Humaneyes Technologies, the maker of the Vuze VR camera, do? Let's find out.
You are listening to the How to Create VR podcast, weekly conversations with VR and AR professional creators, designers, and producers.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the How to Create VR podcast, where I speak with professional creators, designers, developers, and producers who work on VR, AR, and MR projects. I'm Marcelo Lewin, a VR evangelist and the creator of howtocreatevr.com. My guest today is, well, me. I'm going to be the guest today. I have some really fantastic news to share with you. But before I do, I want to remind you to register at howtocreatevr.com. It's free and registration gives you access to all of our content, including tutorials, podcast interviews, and more. Just visit howtocreatevr.com and click on the Register for Free button. Alright, so what's the big news? It is with great pleasure that I announce that howtocreatevr.com has been acquired by Humaneyes Technologies. Yep, those guys behind the Vuze, Vuze Plus, and Vuze XR VR cameras. But before I tell you all the details, let me share with you why I created this website. As you all know, I'm a huge believer of VR and AR and its future in both our personal and professional lives. I started howtocreatevr.com about 2 years ago, after I first put on the Oculus Rift. It blew my mind and my brain started going into overdrive thinking about how creators can use VR and AR to create awesome user experiences. That moment was when I decided to create a meetup and a podcast around VR focusing on creators, and I wanted to call it How to Create VR. I launched the site howtocreatevr.com to promote that podcast and meetup. After that, I decided that I wanted creators to find out more about the various technologies and tools available to them to create VR and AR beyond Unity and Unreal. That's when I started creating tutorials on these various tools and came up with the tagline, Discover, Learn, Create. I wanted creators to discover all these great tools, learn how to use them, and then go create VR experiences. Finally, at the end of 2018, I decided to move the meetup from a physical place to virtual reality in Altspace VR. So that's where we are today. Selling my baby was not an easy decision to make as I care a lot about it, the VR creators that visit it daily and its growth. However, back in November 2018, my wife became sick and was in and out of hospitals. In April of this year, we were told she had cancer. Luckily, they caught the cancer on time, and with the chemo treatment she's going through, we are hoping that everything will turn out fine. However, because of this, my focus and energies are completely on taking care of her, my kids, and working in my full-time job. Also, because of this situation and the fact that I didn't want howtocreatevr.com to suffer from my lack of focus on it, I started looking for a great partner that could take care of my baby. This is where Jim Malcolm, the Chief Marketing Officer at Humaneyes Technologies, came in. Jim and I have known each other for a while now. He's a genuinely nice guy that really cares about VR, the industry, and VR creators as much as I do. We started talking about the synergies between Humaneyes Technologies and howtocreatevr.com earlier this year. And well, as they say, the rest is history. I know that Jim, along with his team at Humaneyes Technologies, will not only take care of howtocreatevr.com as much as I did, but their vast resources will be able to take it to the next level. I'm currently involved in helping them through this transition, but as of October 14, 2019, I will no longer be involved in the site. However, I'm happy to announce that I will be their first guest on the next episode of the howtocreatevr.com podcast with their new host, Jim Malcolm. Also, I am not giving up on VR as I own an Oculus Quest and play it almost daily. I'm also a big pusher of VR in the enterprise and I'm still involved in the creation of VR experiences in my current job. From the bottom of my heart, I want to thank each and every one of you for sticking with me all this time throughout the past 2 years, signing up to my site, watching all the content, and for believing in VR and its power as much as I do. It's been a truly awesome ride. I still remember the first day I put on the Oculus Rift back in 2017 and how my heart was filled with joy and how my mind started thinking of how great the future of computing was going to be. I still feel like that today and can't wait to see how VR and AR evolves. If you want to stay in touch with me, please feel free to email me at marcelo@redpillbluepillstudios.com. You can also follow my Instagram account at instagram.com/mobilecamera-shooter or connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/in/the Marcelo Lewin. So until we meet again, this is Marcelo Lewin signing off.